This video was sponsored by Enhance, Elbilmek, ABRP Planner, Kempower and Bilkomponenter. Yo, what's up? Today we are at Bilexperten Bosch. You guys remember them, right? Well, what happened to Nasir? Well, it's a long story. I will try to condense it down a bit, yeah, there's so much. Okay, but we have the guy behind me here. That's the new Nasir. Okay, his name is Ajit, and he doesn't speak that much English, so he will just be my guide around this. So this is the new Bilexperten, and maybe okay. Let's go inside first. I can tell you more about the whole thing about Bilexperten, but here is going to be the new place you can get your EV repaired. They also accept plug-in hybrids, but it's going to be focused on EVs and plug-in hybrids. I guess fossil cars, they can go repair the cars somewhere else, but the expertise is here, just like Elbilmek. But okay, so let's start with kundemottaket. Yeah. Sorry for this. There's some stuff going on here, some deliveries. Oh, there was. Okay, yeah, there was a part here. Some guy delivered a part, and this is just temporary. By the way, there's like a temporary customer. Oh yeah, I should mention that there's a follower there. He's a Tesla owner. He owns his Tesla Model S, 10 years old. And he came now here to get some, I think he wanted to get the brakes, something about the brakes needs servicing. And then why does he come here? Why don't he go to Tesla? So I asked him, I was curious about this. Yeah, it turns out he has gone to Tesla before, but obviously now 10 years old, it's out of warranty. And the main reason that he doesn't go to Tesla is that they have long wait time. They're probably prioritizing newer cars on warranty. So long wait time, plus that the price on repairs might not be the cheapest at Tesla. So that's what we've seen lately, is that more and more Tesla owners or EV owners, they go to other repair shops like Elbilmek or this time over here. But also I should mention that Elbilmek is technically a competitor of Bilexperten. So why am I making a video of them? While, is it, well, I asked Valdemar about this. He said it was okay to do this video. So, and it's like they are located so far apart. So they, also I asked this owner here, why did he come here? Why didn't he go to Lierskogen? Well, it's closer for him to come here. So there's plenty of customers who needs their cars repaired, and each customer prefer to go to somewhere closer. Like I go to Rema 1000 at Byporten. I don't go to Rema 1000 over here at Alnabru anymore. Quick explanation. But okay, anyway, now let's check out inside here. So there's a company, big company in Sweden called KGK. Autoexperten. Swedes probably know Autoexperten. Big, KGK, they're quite big, and they're a big investor, and they are part owner of this. But yeah, here we have also Sharebox, just like from other places. Oh, okay, not going to show that. But yeah, for customers can go pick up with the Sharebox, and then in here, this is going to be the reception with. That's the entrance, front desk, and then 2 desks there. Okay, help the customers with support and ordering parts. There's going to be moss there to show that they're green, and then over here, okay. But you can see, yeah, the drawings here, how it's going to be. Yeah. And then there's also going to be some seating for the customers. There's going to be a coffee machine, customer toilet. Coffee machine will be in this corner. And then there'll be a sofa or something here. And then here is where customers can sit and work. And possibly a glass door here, so that they are shaded from the noise, and they can sit and work here while waiting for the cars to be repaired. And then in this corner here, we'll have a customer toilet. This is one of the repair halls, whatever you call it. You see, it's already in production. There's already Teslas being repaired. I think this had a, no, this is another Tesla.
Vi ferdig med den bytta batterikart. Yeah, this is new.
Okay, the previous car that was here, they replaced the battery. This is something else that's going on. Here we have a Tesla Model S that needs to be repaired. Also, we have a Mercedes B250e. I see that there's some electronics here being replaced.
The isolation was very low on the battery heater.
Uh-huh.
And practically the car was not starting because the isolation is 0.
All right.
That was because of the battery heater.
Okay, so you see, customers with EVs, they come here to get the stuff repaired. We can check in this hall, and maybe we can open the door here. So here is going to be the air control, right? Oh, sorry for the noise. So this is going to be for EU control.
Yeah. Here we take the brake test.
Oh, okay, brake test over here. Can you lift the? It's going to be a.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. For wheel alignment. All right. So stuff there, and also the walls here, they have been painted. You can see traces. There has been spray painting here. Everything here was black before. It was some kind of. What var det gamle? Var det for?
Her har det vært Bertland bil, og her har det vært karosseriverksted.
Okay, body paint, body workshop or something. And the previous owner, they painted everything black. So now at least it has been painted white. So it's a bit messy now. We can come back maybe in a couple of months and see. Everything should be tidy up. There's going to be a glass door here so that customers can see right in here and see that it's nice and tidy and clean here. And then if we proceed into this hall.
Vi beklager nå, det litt rotete nå.
Yeah, sorry we all for the mess. It's still in the building process, but Bilexperten wanted me to come here early to see what it looks like. So here we have a car. Yeah, there's an e-Golf here that has been repaired, right? Or
Ja, nå skal vi programmere. Her har vi byttet, her har kunden hatt feil med den modulen her.
okay, there's some module here for what is that? For lys?
Det lys, ja.
Okay, there's a light module. There's some error there, so I'm going to program. Yeah, fix it. Okay, e-Golf. Good old e-Golf, just like the one I have. But here you see plenty of space. Also, here they painted white. It was black before, all dark, and also there's like a gallery up there in a nice style before. So all that nice iron thing here is going to go out, and then it seems like an old fuse box over there with manual fuses. Wow, okay, do they still use them? So eventually here there will be something else, different panels. They haven't painted here because there will be some wall panels instead, and then glass. And this will be a place for, meeting room for employees. So the employees will be up there and customers will be down here. And here is also a small storage for not so big parts. Bigger parts like batteries and drive units will be located nearby at Alnabru still. So where EV Hub is. And EV Hub is quite close connected to Bilexperten. So the way it works is that EV Hub, they have they build this center further down near where I lived before, Alnabru. And there is where all the R&D is going. So they take kaput motor from Tesla or e-Golf or e-tron. They dissect everything to try to learn how to repair it. So they are the experts. Ironically, they are the experts.
Vi har fått veldig mye e-troner nå. Jaguar Ioniq.
Jaguar, okay. So lots of
god erfaring med det.
So lots of e-trons and I-Pace, Jaguar I-Pace and Ioniq are breaking down, and they have plenty of experience. And the whole idea is that EV Hub will repair. You take, for example, this Tesla Model X. If the drive unit breaks down, right, or something, tows over here, and what they do is that first they diagnose what is wrong, and then they find out, for example, that the drive unit is kaput, front drive unit. They take out the drive unit, and they order a new refurbished drive unit from EV Hub, ship it over here, swap it, and then within, 1-2 days, the customer is back on the road already. No need to wait for parts. And then they EV Hub will take the kaput drive unit over to that center and repair it, refurbish it, and then get it ready, put it on a pallet or whatever, ready for going to another Tesla that needs to be fixed. So that's the whole thing with EV Hub, is that EV Hub does not have a repair shop. EV Hub just repairs stuff, refurbishes stuff, does all the R&D, and then many different workshops can go and kind of hook up to EV Hub and buy those parts. Oh, there, huh?
Her har vi en som vi har byttet.
From which bil er det?
Ja, på den bilen står der ute faktisk.
Er det ikke Tesla?
Jo, det er Tesla.
Okay, Tesla.
Det er nyere motoren.
So this is a new drive unit, yeah? So this is kaput?
Ja, det er utlagt, ja.
Okay, så vil det bli sendt i EV Hub da?
Den vil bli sendt til EV Hub og overalt.
Yeah, so you see this is kaput, this will be shipped to EV Hub, and then the Tesla.
Her har vi for eksempel samme gjør med AC-kompressorer også.
Oh, okay, yeah, AC compressor, same there. You just replace the part and then ship it, just get the customers back on the road ASAP, and then ship the part over to EV Hub, and they do all the repairs. Oh yeah, there's a battery. Seems to be a Tesla battery coming in right now.
Det er den som vi byttet i stad.
Oh no, it's going out. Oh, so it's going to be shipped to EV Hub then. Oh, and then they will repair, they will fix it. They have all the expertise to fix that. So the way I understand is that EV Hub, they use so much time R&D in investigating and trying to, they hire the best people from other countries even, so that they can fix almost anything. So they also want to make this place attractive for employees, and also Bilexperten over here, they are hiring people. So if you're interested, you can go, you can contact them. They want to make it a pleasant place to work. So here is going to be a kitchen and maybe some, not sure, seating area. You see, dishwasher is up and running. Here's going to be an office. I see, Svedor. Oh, okay, they use local products. I also have Svedor in my house. Yes, same. Yeah. And then here's going to be another office. And then here there will be a wardrobe with a toilet here. This is for employees. I wonder if it's going to be a shower. Seems like maybe, possibly a shower and toilet there, because the sink will be out here. So yeah, and then here for future there will be place for employees to sit here. Yeah, I mean,
men Nasir er jo ikke helt glemt. Vi har jo fagbrevet hans her, tross alt.
Nasir, he has not been abducted by aliens. He is actually, he still exists. That is Nasir. Oh wow, look at this fagbrev. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, what does it mean, by the way? You will have what fagbrev? No, it's something about the when he took the education of
Når du utdanner deg, så får du et fagbrev.
Yeah, becoming a mechanic. So Nasir is actually a mechanic, and where did he go, Nasir? Well, he is very busy with with EV Hub, because EV Hub is still in big development, and he has dedicated all his time there. And then will I ever see Nasir again? Yeah, hopefully soon. Soon, but for now I'm busy, he's busy, so yeah. But okay, anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.